Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures in the U.S. are slightly below fair value. We've got gold down a little bit this morning, while crude oil and Bitcoin are trading higher on Tuesday morning. Let's start off with a quick look at the U.S. market, and the Dow Diamonds are coming up to the $500 level, and the market loves big round numbers. We couldn't get there yesterday. The SPY is trying to get to 700. That, of course, is a big round number. Our mathematical target is just above that, and you can see we're stuck here at $695.31. Now, the NASDAQ is a different situation altogether. It's still dealing with a gap from back in October, and you can see that the bottom of that gap has held the market in check in both December and January. And, at some point, it's going to take a run at filling that gap and moving up to the $632.81 level. Then looking at semiconductors, we're stuck here at resistance, and there's a big round number just above us of $400. Looking at the VIX traded up through the upper channel line yesterday, did not close above it. We're still trying to deal with the 1563 level. And if we break out above that, that's going to be, of course, bearish for the market. And here we are. Yesterday, we ran up to the 50-day moving average, and you can see the 100 and 200-day moving average just above that. If we clear that, then that is going to be a very bearish sign for the market. Looking at the Canadian market, again, we outperformed the U.S. market easily yesterday, making a new high for the TSX, running up to the top of our projected trading range on the daily charts. On the weekly charts, of course, we do have higher targets at this time. Looking at the mining sector, starting off with the metals themselves, copper was up yesterday, gold was up yesterday. We're trying to get to $4,687.50. If we can do that, that is the next target on the daily chart and on the weekly chart. And of course, if we get up there, then we start looking at the $5,000 level. We're not heading in that direction on Tuesday morning. There was platinum up over 7% yesterday, and then silver was up over 11% on Monday. Inside day for silver, and we're trying to get to $87.50. That is our next target for silver. Now, when we look at the TSX sectors from Monday's trading action, healthcare was the big winner. It's really an irrelevant sector. Materials was second up over 2.4 percent on the day. And there is the material sector making a new high for this move. Within the material sector, of course, you get the gold stocks, you get the mining sector itself, the global mining sector, and then you get base metals up 3.6% on Monday. Then looking at the energy sector, well, there's crude oil up. It's on a buy signal right now. It's trading higher in the pre-market this morning. We are going to break out above the 59.38 level today. So 60.94 is our next target, and that acted as resistance back in October and November. Looking at who's in control, the pros are back in control for the price of crude oil. Now, natural gas made a low on Friday, came back on Monday. Of course, if you're trading natural gas, you probably want to take a half position now and then wait for the buy signal. And of course, you'll get out if we close below Friday's low. The pros are coming back, but certainly not going to take control on Tuesday. And then looking at price targets, you can see that we recently tried to get out above the 352 level, and that held us in check. So that would certainly be a reasonable target to the upside at this time. Now, looking at energy stocks, they're back on a buy signal as of Monday's close. Looking at the banking sector, well, the financials ETF is still on a buy signal. The bank ETF is barely on a buy signal here, hitting the lower channel line on Monday, may generate a sell signal on Tuesday. We'll just have to wait and see. The Bank of Montreal is still holding up fairly well. No joy for Bank of Nova Scotia at this time. CIBC treading water right now. We're trying to break out above the 128.13 level, and we're trying to hold 125 at this time. Looking at the National Bank, nothing going on there. We still have the Royal Bank and the TD Bank on buy signals, and that could certainly change on Tuesday. Looking at the TSX most actives from Monday's trading action, starting off with Canadian Natural Resources trading up into the channel. Now, this is a very bearish chart, but we may get a buy signal on Tuesday. There's a high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. That's very bearish. What'll really tell us something is if we break out above the recent high. But you're looking for buy signals here in the energy sector on Tuesday. Cenovus looks pretty similar, trading in the channel yesterday. Manulife still on a buy signal, a small pullback yesterday, no change in trend. New high for Suncor on Monday, running up to the 65.63 level. We got as high as 65.58 on Monday, and that is a bearish reversal signal. So there's a 50% chance that was a top on Monday. We'll just have to wait and see. Enbridge looking like the rest of the energy sector at the moment, a little weaker, not trading up, not closing up in the channel on Monday. TC Energy trading in the channel yesterday. TC Energy has failed to get up to the 78.13 level 3 times in the past couple of months, and you can see that every time we take a run at it, there's a bearish reversal day, bearish reversal day, bearish reversal day. And so not a very bullish looking chart. A lot of resistance up not too far from where we are right now. B2 Gold back on a buy signal as of Monday's close. And then looking at Capstone, no change there. And no change for Bitfarm, still on a buy signal as of Monday's close. And then last up, we've got Barrick hitting a new high, running up to the 68.75 level. We got as high as 69.10, so we traded a little above it. Our next target to the upside is $75 for Barrick. With gold trading lower on Tuesday morning, not expecting to see a move up to 75 on Tuesday. Okay, folks, that is all for today's presentation. It looks like it's going to be a quiet open out there on Tuesday morning. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning, and at that time we'll take a closer look at the U.S. stock market.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.